What up, YouTube? This your boy Chevy Brother coming at you with another update video. Um, yeah, I know it's been a couple weeks since I've been on here and made an RC video. I've been having quite a few things going on, as you well see in my previous videos. My last video, I went to the Burn Down and Sundown at Route 66 drag strip in Joliet, Illinois. I got some coverage of that. It was a pretty awesome day. Got some sad news for Project F-Bomb. Um, this is the only thing that's left of Project F-Bomb. I actually was out Memorial Day driving F-Bomb around, and I had a terrible accident. You see this big old chunk missing out of the frame there? Yeah, it was tore up pretty bad. Um, what I was doing, I was testing and tuning here in my neighborhood, and there was a kid that ran out in the street. So at almost 50 miles an hour, I had to think fast, and I turned the wheel, and I jumped the curb and smacked a tree. And this is the carnage. That's what's left of it. It was actually worse than that. I got some pictures and stuff. I'll probably attach those after this video. But F-Bomb was pretty tore up. So when that happened, I just decided to retire the car and just build a new one. So actually, this car here in the background is actually fr8train. Yeah, I went ahead and built a whole new car. As you well see, it's pretty pimp. I'll go ahead and crack the hood and show you guys what I got going on here. Let me get my toe out the way. But yeah, I'll show you guys what's going on here. Yep, so what I did, I built a whole entire new car. I did harvest some parts from F-Bomb. We'll go ahead and go through it. As you well see, I got 8-scale tires on here. These are called speed treads. This is what the sticker is. These are by Dynamite Hobby. I got 17mm Traxxas hub adapters in here. I don't know if you guys can see, but I got RPM A-arms in here. RPM front bumper. That was taken from F-Bomb. I bought these brand new. The caster blocks, those are off of F-Bomb. I have RPM axle carriers in there. I have the roller bearings. I have the 17mm hub adapters in the front. I lowered the front suspension more. Moving on to the rear, same thing, speed treads, 8-scale tires, 17mm hub adapters. I got the alloy hub carriers. I got roller bearings in there. I got RPM A-arms under there too. Stock axles, VXL tie rods. These shocks are off of, these are GTR shocks with titanium pistons in them. These are off of the Revo 3.3. I'm still playing with the spring rate because these are a little stiff, but the reason why I put this on here is to dial in ride height, and it actually helps with traction pretty good. I've been experimenting with these too. I got a couple runs in. Thing runs pretty good. I'm still toying with those, trying to get those dialed in, but it's been working pretty good. Moving on to the back here, I took the motor and trans out of F-Bomb. This is a RPM transmission. The motor is still the Taser 3300 kV. Still running that because that was almost brand new, so I just took that out of there. Went ahead and grabbed me a Traxxas wheelie bar. The way this thing is set up now, I really don't need the wheelie bar, but it's good to have so you don't scrape the motor or damage your motor or anything. Haven't got to change the battery yet. This is still the 7-cell. I think it's 3500 milliamp hour. Yeah, this battery's pretty weak, but this car moves with this raggedy battery. As far as servo, I still got my stock servo in there. That's a 2056. I haven't got around to changing that yet because I just dumped a heap of cash into this car. So I'm just trying to wait, get it running. And before I go 3S, I'm going to change the servo. Also, I want to give a couple shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Chris at Everyday RC. He sent me a letter with some channel stickers. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, he sent me a couple channel stickers. That's one there, and there's one here. It's white. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he sent me a couple stickers and a letter. Let's see if we can go ahead and read it. It says, "Hey Chevy brother, thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Your channel is looking great too, and it's great to see your Project F-Bomb is coming along greatly. Chris from Everyday RC." Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate it. I like all your channel stickers and your support. I'm up to 42 subscribers now. Way to go. Yeah, I'm just out here trying to do the thing. I'm on a shoestring budget, trying to do big things with little money. But guys, I thank you for your comments. I thank you for your support. Even your donations and gifts, I thank everybody for it. Speaking of donations, I have the wheel balancer back here that I got from Rockbud 43. I think about a month or two back. He had a wheel balancer contest. I entered it, and I actually won. It took me a while to figure out how to figure out. It took me a while to figure out how to use this thing, so I had to watch a couple videos, play with it, and everything else. But I use it to balance these tires, and this thing works awesome. Uh, yeah, I mean, big difference when you have balanced tires. You pick up speed, and your car holds the road better. Um, I'm gonna try to get a better camera so I can do a how-to video on how to balance your tires because it does help. That's what this is inside the wheel here. This little pink stuff you see there, that's actually silly putty that I've added to the wheel to help balance the weight in the tires. I also want to give a shout out to Speed Chasers, Lopez 1001. See if we can get him in here. There we go. Yeah, he sent your boy a care package. Appreciate you, man. I really appreciate your donation. Let's go ahead and open up and see what he sent. All right. All right, we got the letter here. I'll read that in a second. Let me get Freight Train out of the way here because I'm working with limited space here. Let's see here. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what Mr. Lopez sent here. All right. Okay. We have a steering bell crank. We'll set that there. Looks like we got half of a stock transmission case. Another half of a stock transmission case. RPM front bumper. These look like front A-arms here. I got some shock parts. Looks like we got a shock, a caster block, and a spring here. And I'm going to pan into the box because these parts are so small, I just don't want to dump them out. But yeah, we got some shock parts, a couple hinge pins, a couple axles in there. And I'm trying to figure out what is this in here. Hold on one second. Let me see what's stuck in the box. Oh, that's a shock spacer. Okay, yeah. Well, I appreciate it, Mr. Lopez from Speed Chasers. I appreciate your donation, and I will add this to my parts bin because, yes, I am going to build another car. I'm not going to reveal what it's going to be, what's the name going to be, anything like that. I'm still trying to get Freight Train dialed in. I'm coming for that 70, 80 mile an hour mark, y'all. Don't think I fell off. I might have been quiet for a couple weeks, but you know me. When I go quiet, I build another car. So, yeah, let me put Freight Train back in the picture here so you guys can check that out. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Yeah. Okay, yeah. But yeah, Freight Train's ready. I took it out for a test run today. Man, she hooked and booked pretty good. I mean, it was better than the way Freight Train was. So, or F-bomb, I'm sorry. Freight Train runs pretty good. I'm still trying to dial in the suspension, you know, because when you go with bigger tires like this, the alignment's going to be off. So you got to play with it a little bit, you know, to make sure it drives straight, it hooks and tracks straight. Because when I first took it out after I first built it, this thing would just spin the tires and spin out and do donuts and whatnot. But now I got it driving pretty straight. And trust me, it's a lot big difference with these tires on there. This thing boogies and holds the street pretty good. I still got to dial it in, still got some playing to do. And that's about it with Freight Train. Again, thank you, Lopez 1001. Thank you, Everyday RC. Thank you, Rockbud43 for the wheel balancer because I finally got around to using that bad boy. And man, it makes a difference. That's all for now. Rate, comment, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And as always, keep RCing, keep wrenching. Peace. Hey, what's up, YouTube? I almost forgot. This tight sun-kissed body on Freight Train is done by no other than Mr. Mimo12. Man, I forgot to throw you in the shout-outs, man, but you know what? I didn't forget about you because without you, this will not be possible. So, big shout-out to Mimo12. Thank you for the body. Also, too, I forgot to read the letter from Mr. Speed Chaser, Lopez 1001. I forgot to read that in my video, so I'm going to go ahead and read it now. It said, "What's good, Chevy brother? Here's a little starter care package for Freight Train. Hope it helps you out. Keep pushing, bruh. Lopez 1001 Speed Chasers. P.S. I used the work account to send it. LOL." Yeah, he sent it FedEx, and I got it pretty quick, you know. So, yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I would definitely put those parts to use, and I will add them to my parts bin. Thank you very much. And as always, keep RCing, keep wrenching. Peace.